Myself, Ami Patel, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education. We are going to discuss 80386 microprocessor architecture. The 80386 microprocessor is 32-bit processor that holds the ability to carry out 32-bit operation in one clock cycle. It has data and address both 32-bit. It has ability to access 4 GB of physical memory. It supports multitasking and protection capability. These are the two key features of the 80386 microprocessor. It has internal dedicated hardware and it permits the multitasking. As we know that 8086 is a 16-bit microprocessor and 80286 was the advanced version of the 8086 with some additional characteristics, but with the advent of technology, Intel introduced 32-bit microprocessor whose processing speed was twice as that of 80286 microprocessor. This was 80386 microprocessor that was designed by Intel in October 1985 and it was an upgraded version of 80286 microprocessor. So 80286 is the advanced version of 8086 and 80386 is the advanced version of 80286 microprocessor. Now the features of 80386 microprocessor. It is a 32-bit microprocessor, so it has 32-bit ALU, right? 80386 has a database capacity is 32-bit and it has also address bus the capacity of 32 bits. It supports physical memory accessibility of 4 GB and virtual accessibility of 64 TB. 80386 support varieties of operating clock frequency. It operates on 16 MHz frequency, 20 MHz frequency, 25 MHz frequency and 33 different megahertz frequency. It supports 3-stage pipeline: fetch, decode and execution. As it supports simultaneously fetching, decoding and execution of instruction in a 80386 microprocessor. Okay. It helps to speed up the microprocessor. Here is the diagram of 80386 microprocessor. It has 6 functional units. Memory management unit. In memory management unit, there is a paging and segmentation. Here is the bus interface unit. Here is the bus interface unit. After that, instruction prefetch unit and instruction decoder unit. Next is the execution unit. In memory management unit, physical address is calculated. According to a physical address, we can know that where data is stored and from where the instruction to be fetched. This address is sent to the bus interface unit. Bus interface unit fetch the instruction and store in a prefetcher queue. After that, prefetcher unit sends instruction to the decoder unit. Instruction decoder unit. Instruction decoder unit decode the instruction and store in a decoding instruction queue. One by one instruction is sent to the execution unit. An execution unit performs an ALU operation on a instruction and store data in a different register and sends to the memory management unit, right? This way the operation is carried out. Any microprocessor can perform 3 operations, basic 3 operations: fetch, decode and execute. First, physical address is calculated. According to physical address, bus interface unit fetch that instruction and this instruction is stored in a prefetcher queue, right? List of instructions are stored in a prefetcher queue. After that, one by one instruction is sent to the instruction decoder unit. Instruction decoder unit decode the instruction and store in a instruction decoder queue. Then one by one instruction sent to the execution unit, right? Execution unit execute the instruction and store the result. Let's see in a detail. Bus interface unit. The bus interface unit, or we can say BIU, is a 32-bit bidirectional data bus as well as 32-bit address bus. Whenever we need for an instruction or a data, it fetched and generated by the system, then bus interface unit generates a signal according to the priority for activating the data and address bus in order to fetch the data from the desired address, right? First it generates a signal to fetch the address or data from desired address. The bus interface unit connects the peripheral devices through the memory unit and also connects the interfacing of external buses with the microprocessor. Next is the code prefetcher unit. In this unit, it fetches the instruction and store in a memory by making the use of system bus. Whenever system generates a need for an instruction, then the coded prefetch unit fetches that instruction from the memory and stored in a 6-byte prefetcher queue. So, to speed up the operation, this unit fetches the instruction in advance, right? And the queue stores this instruction. This queue is called a prefetcher queue. The sequence of instruction in which they are fetching, right, and get stored in a queue depends on the order they are exist in a memory. It depends on the actual address they are stored in a memory. As this unit fetches one double word in single access, what does it do? This operation fetches one double word in a single access. So in such case, it is not necessary that each time only a single instruction will be fetched, right? As the fetch instruction can be a part of two different instructions because it fetches one double word in a single access. Next is instruction decoder unit. As we know that instructions in a memory are stored in a form of bits. So this unit decodes the instructions stored in a prefetch queue. Basically, the decoder changes the machine language code into an assembly language and transfer it to a processor for further execution. Execution unit. The decoded instructions are stored in a decoded instruction queue. So, these instructions are provided to execution unit in order to execute the instruction. This instruction unit controls the execution of the decoded instruction. This unit has 32-bit ALU that perform operation over 32-bit data in one cycle. Also, it consists of 8-bit general purpose as well as 8-bit special purpose registers. These are used for data handling and calculation of offset address, right? Execution unit has ALU and different registers. In execution unit, different arithmetic and logical operations are performed on an instruction and result is stored in a register. Next is memory management unit. This unit has two separate parts, segment unit and paging unit. In segment unit plays an important role in 80386 microprocessor. It offers the protection mechanism in order to protect the code or data that is stored in a memory, right? Providing protection to the data or code inside the system is the most advantageous factor of 80386. What does segmentation unit do? It protects the data stored in a memory. After that, paging. The paging unit operates only in protected mode and it changes the linear address into a physical address, as programmer provide only virtual address. Paging units support the multitasking. This is also because the physical memory is not required to hold the whole segment of any task, right? display only that part of the segment which is needed to be current executed, right? These are the GTU questions asked in previous year examination. Thank you.